Yeah, so everything works fine. Yeah, so it's really been a great 2 days, actually 3 days. Yeah, if we count with the first day. But first, I would like to comment on these templates. Yeah, what Luciana told, that never use the default templates. Yeah, if you look at the default templates, they are made as a references. So they are made to answer the question what is possible with Zabbix, with Linux agent, for example. They're not supposed to be used in production. That's absolutely true. Yeah. So, and what we are working on now, we have actually a special dedicated team of people in Zabbix to work on real production-ready templates to monitor operating systems, to monitor various applications. So it's coming. So a new set of templates is coming. Now I have actually different topics today. I actually created my small presentation as well. Normally I don't have any presentation as a closing speech. But first I would like to ask you, do you know what is the largest no Zabbix setup? How many hosts? Let's guess. How many? 2,000 something. Okay, no. Okay, but okay. First, let's guess what this is. This is a system status widget. Okay. So, and what is this language? This strange language. Do you know? I understand it, by the way. Latvian? No. It is Russian. Yeah, it is Russian. So I think, well, Russia is a big country, right? Like Brazil. So it's supposed to be very, very big setup, I guess. Yeah. Okay. So how many hosts? Okay. So this is setup running on a single Zabbix server. So this is basically single Zabbix server and many proxies. Okay, so let's start with the number of hosts. Yeah, so this is a number of hosts, close to 400,000 of hosts. It's all being monitored by a single Zabbix server, but this single Zabbix server obviously is running on quite powerful hardware. This is an Intel hardware with a good storage, good network capabilities, and SAN. Yeah, so yeah. And in terms of number of items, yeah. So this is number of items. It's close to 7 million of items. And then I will explain what this setup is all about. This is number of triggers. Maybe not that impressive, but it's close to 1 million basically. And the users, well, maybe not that interesting, but it's 500 users registered in this system. So actually, this is a number of proxies. So this is quite impressive. It's all connected to a single Zabbix server. So, and this company is not an energetic company. It's not a finance company. It's not well, something else. It's a retailer. Yeah, it's a retailer with a huge network of shops across the whole Russia. It's actually each proxy represents a shop. Yeah. So, and what this company is doing, it monitors so many different locations, basically different shops of different sizes. Yeah. So that's actually demonstrates how Zabbix can scale. Yeah. This is kind of an example of the extreme scaling. Of course, we need expensive, powerful hardware. We need a good network capabilities. We need to use Lucian advices to how to make best performance of Zabbix. Yeah, so we have to follow all levels. Operating system, hardware, we have to tune everything, but this is what is possible with Zabbix. And when I'm thinking about Brazil, well, it's one single Zabbix server can be used for some country level projects, which is, I think, really cool. And maybe another example. This is some use case from Zabbix Summit, one of the talks, and I like it very, very much. Yeah? So it's about the monitoring of trams and trains in Munich, in Germany. This talk is from Wolfgang Kalper. He's a good friend of Zabbix. He's our partner, actually. And I will just go quickly. So also, what is possible? This is interesting. This is how a tram looks like. I don't know, do you have trams in Porto Alegre? No, I don't think so. Kind of trams. Okay, but this is I found on Google, just tram in Munich. I think this one is used by this project, maybe. So, the project is about monitoring of that trams. So how they behave, how they operate. Yeah? And this is how Zabbix dashboard looks like. So many different trams. If you have some problems, okay, you can see, okay, some problem with this tram, or maybe some problem with this tram. All right? And then, and this is a kind of the train, this tram itself. As you can see, so it consists of two wagons, yeah? One and another one. It has some cameras inside, it has some DVR device, it has some network equipment. It's all connected through LTE network. Yeah? It's all connected through an LTE network, and data is passed to Zabbix server. And actually this is a map. Yeah? So this is a Zabbix map. So you may click on a specific tram and you can see how it works. Okay, you click, and okay, it also sends some GPS coordinates, and you may see exactly where this tram is located. So if it has some problems, or maybe some hardware failures, you could locate it clearly and send some guys to fix it quickly. Yeah. And if you want to see how it looks like from inside, again, you click, and you just get some image from the cameras which are located inside. Yeah. So that is I think really good example how Zabbix can be used. From one side, it's some maybe highly scalable projects. From another side, not that scalable projects, but very useful. They really improves efficiency, the business efficiency and at the end users and customers and users and people who use those services, like for example, energetic company as well. Yeah, it's all about efficiency. Yeah, so we really with the monitoring tool, it's kind of strange. Monitoring tool and people lives. Yeah. It's kind of something very different, but not so much different. Yeah, with the monitoring system, we may improve the quality of our lives. Sometimes I'm asking myself, I'm doing a good job. Is it enough or not? Maybe we should do a better job. And there are some different. I don't know how it's called. It's sites when that are collecting the user opinions. Then you can vote and compare different solutions, like for example, IT Central Station, GT Crowd, yeah, or Gartner Peer Insights. And as you can see, Zabbix is rated as above, maybe closer to 5, but between 2 and 5 stars. Yeah. So there is some room for improvement, yeah. Yeah, Zabbix is, I believe, is a nice product, but still there is something to be improved. And actually, I'm very pleased to say that Gartner, in April, just last week, they allowed us to publish this information, and Gartner named us as a customer choice of April in 2019 as the IT infrastructure monitoring solution. We've been among 5 monitoring solutions which got this recognition from Gartner, and I'm really happy about it. Okay. Thank you. And actually, this is not what Gartner is saying. Like Gartner tells you, okay, Zabbix is cool. No, this is about the customers. Customers that knows Gartner, they're asking those customers, and customers are saying that, yes, we use Zabbix, and Zabbix is quite nice product. But again, Zabbix is not only about product. We can make a very good product, but I think most important is people. And if I ever have to choose between technology and people, I would choose people. Yeah, technology will never replace human beings. Never. So people, and I'm really excited that in Brazil, in some other countries, in Russia, in Japan, in some countries in Western Europe, there's a very active community of people. And sometimes I follow, for example, the Telegram channel in Brazil. Yeah, this is a very funny place because there are so many funny pictures. Normally, yeah, yeah. But because if you compare to, also there is a channel, the Telegram channel for Russian community. But in Russian community, it's really strictly moderated, no pictures. So ask your question, receive answer, that's it. Yeah. So, but in Brazil, it's so much relaxed. So I really enjoy it. But anyway, I would like to tell a little bit more about some conferences we are doing across the world, and also to represent to some other communities in other countries. So just I think a few months ago, yeah, or it was at the end of the last year, yes, we had a conference in China, in Shanghai. So this is a globe. This is well, Europe, Africa, Asia, and this is China. So Shanghai is here. Yeah. So the far away. Yeah, it's very far away. There was a conference, and the number of users in China is growing. I was really surprised when I first time came to China. It was, I think, like 3 years ago. I never been before. I was surprised to see that so many people and the businesses already use Zabbix. But we didn't do anything there. We didn't do any marketing or anything, yeah? So people were already introduced to Zabbix. And in Shanghai, we had a nice, well, this is, I think, the third time. Actually, the second time we made a conference in China. It was about, maybe at this time it was about 200 plus people, and also I've been surprised how different are the various use cases. There were some largest insurance and banking companies from China from one hand, and from the other hand there was a much smaller companies which we've been using Zabbix, yeah, and explaining their experience of using Zabbix. Yeah, so this is a Zabbix China conference. We had also some booths from our sponsors. Yeah, and that was where sponsors could present their own solutions. That was really nice. So, and in China also, it's really kind of growing for us because more and more people talk about Zabbix. They talk not necessarily about Zabbix, but about the importance of monitoring tools. They're looking for good monitoring solutions. Another example is another conference which took place this year. It was in Utrecht, Netherlands. Yeah. So it is somewhere here. Yeah. So this is Latvia, Riga. This is Europe, and this is the Netherlands. Yeah. So at this point near France and Luxembourg. Yeah. So this is the Netherlands. And the first time we had Zabbix Benelux conference. Benelux stands for Belgium, Netherlands, and Luxembourg. Yeah. So we had a Benelux conference. It is much smaller, maybe around 100 of people, but again, it it went very, very well. So many, again, people interested about Zabbix, and it was very, very, very passionate people. So I really enjoy it. So it's also another example of a kind of local community of people coming to one place and discussing Zabbix. Yeah, so that's another picture from this conference. Yeah, and at this moment, actually, we have five conferences which are happening every year. It's Riga Summit, our central event, conference in Japan, in here, Latam, Porto Alegre, China, Benelux, Netherlands, and we will soon announce our conference in Russia, and I think there will be another conference in Germany. So, yeah, and I would like to take this opportunity to invite you. If I obviously understand it's a long way to Riga, to Zabbix Summit, but if you have a chance, I would really like to welcome you and come to Zabbix Summit this year in October. I think it will be quite a big event with many people coming from different countries, from the United States, Australia, Europe, Russia, well, many different countries. Yeah, so and there is a call for paper already opened. So, well, you may use this opportunity. Also, another news from Zabbix team is that we opened our office just around 1 month, yeah, or in the middle of March in Moscow. So actually now we have basically 3 locations where we have Zabbix people working. This is Riga, Latvia, Europe. Tokyo, our office in Japan, and now another office in Moscow. So, and this is just a photo from our opening event. We invited, well, everyone who is interested to come, and we explained why we are opening in office in Russia. There are so many users, so many customers, and obviously, with Brazil, it's quite difficult for companies in Russia to work with companies from abroad. Yeah, there are some various issues. Yeah, so that's why we always trying to be closer to our users, closer to our customers. And this is our basically co-working space. Yeah, we can scale in any time. Yeah, so Zabbix is software, obviously, but also people, users, community, customers. Customers also important because customers give us money and we may improve our product. Yeah, so we may grow our team. So that's really important. So I would like to thank all of you for coming to this conference. It's really been 2 exciting days. I learned a lot. I heard some critics, yeah. So thank you for your suggestions. I like it. I like it very much, yeah. And I would like to thank, of course, the sponsors for organizing and organizers for organizing this conference, community members and customers and everyone who is here, who really help us as well. Yeah, so you use Zabbix, you help us. We develop a better product. I believe we help you as well. So, and I would like to invite to the stage all the sponsors and organizers and all members who really helped to make this conference happen. So please come to the stage. Give a round of applause. Well. Yeah. Sponsors, and yeah, please come. Please, don't be shy. No, the whole team. The whole team, yeah, of course. Yeah.
So where's the start?
Please.
Senhores do staff que estão aí atrás podem seguir.
Yeah. So please give a round of applause. Yeah. So. I know how difficult it is to organize a conference. We did it many times. So there are so many issues to think about. So these guys are cool. Yeah. So thank you. Thank you.
I was quick to pay that girl like he ain't gon' pay it on me. Shout the craving on me, get the beating on me. She waited on me, shout the caking on me, got the bacon on me. This is history and I'm making on me. Point blank, close range, that feed. If it goes a million, that's me. I was getting moolah, baby.
Hey, so thank you very much. Thank you.